Hey guys, long time no see. Sorry I haven't made any videos. I actually recorded one the other day and I looked like shit and I was really gonna be like, whatever, but no, it was gross and I don't really remember what the video was about. Nothing important, something just dumb. So I also recorded a outfit of the day video like a week ago or something when it was like really hot and never uploaded that. I'm gonna do that though because I do like the outfit still. It's a really short video though, so it's gonna be like in slow-mo, it's whatever. I want to do more of those, but it was really nice and I worked and then I didn't work and it was too hot for me to put an outfit together and then it went back to being rainy and gross, so Mother Nature is not on my side. As you can see, I have my mermaid hair done again. I decided to do two colors. I decided a long time ago that I didn't want to do multiple colors. I was going to stick with one, but I got bored with it and I wanted something that looked more mermaidy and purple just wasn't enough for me. So I did a teal, I think this is called Twisted Teal. A teal turquoisey color, and then the bottoms are still purple. I just re-dyed them purple. Even though right now it looks like navy blue, but it's purple. But I did this not yesterday but the day before, so like my neck is still green, I don't know if you guys can see, and then like my ears are green. So I took a bath today like to not wet my hair, and so I didn't really like scrub it away, but whatever, my hair usually covers those things so it's not a big deal to me. It's just annoying. I know you guys said you wanted weight loss journey videos and I am gonna work on those. It's just right now with work, I haven't been able to go to the gym. The most I've been doing is like watching my calorie intake and then just making healthy, conscious decisions in when I'm eating, and just thinking about, you know, what I'm putting in my body, trying to eat more fresh vegetables and fruits, trying to eat less sugar and like fatty foods. My boyfriend and I don't really eat out anymore. We've been trying to make dinner at home. We're both being very health conscious, so that's really all I've done so far. I also couldn't tell you how much if I've lost any weight because I don't have a scale right now. I'm still working on getting a scale so that I can keep better track, but my clothes fit a little bit better, so maybe 5-10 pounds at most, I don't know. This video is just supposed to be an update because I feel like I haven't talked to you guys. I think the last video I made was like a vlog or something, and I went on a hiatus. Again, my anxiety has been really acting up. My depression's been really acting up, and I went to therapy today, and my therapist thinks I might be ADD, which I feel like at 21 is a little late to be diagnosed ADD, but I mean also there's like adult ADD and stuff like that, so I don't know. I probably had it my whole life and just didn't know, but I'm going to make an appointment with my medical doctor, see what he thinks, see if he wants to put me on anything. I don't really want to be put on anything like Adderall or Ritalin or whatever they prescribe for ADD, but if he wants me to be on it, then I guess I'm going to be on it. I don't know. I'm kind of over big on medication. I don't really like the way it makes me feel. I've always, growing up, I took Tylenol if I had a headache, and then I kind of stopped because I didn't want to be putting these chemicals in my body. It's just weird. Like, it messes with you, you know what I mean? It messes with your, you know, brain and your muscle and your body, and, you know, we're not supposed to do stuff like that. I know that, you know, medicine is a big part of our technology and our advances since, you know, hundreds of years ago, but you are still putting chemicals in your body that, you know, sometimes, you know, you read side effects of certain things. And it's like, I could take care of this headache, but I could also have bleeding eyeballs. Like, which one is worth it to me? So, I know side effects aren't always that bad. Like, it's nausea, you feel sick, whatever, it's not a big deal. But I mean, you think about it and like, oh, take this for that symptom, but at the same time you could also have these 10 other really horrible things. And I was like, I'd rather have a headache, it's fine, it's not a big deal to me. But at the same time, if maybe, the way my therapist put it was like, maybe if he puts you on something for ADD and it helps you become more focused, then you can accomplish a lot more of the things that you want to accomplish, and then in turn it'll make you happier because I'll feel more fulfilled. And I think a big part of my depression is things that I'm not being able to finish, you know, and slack on certain things. So maybe in the long run it'll help me. I don't know. if you guys suffer with ADD or ADHD or any kind of learning disabilities, I'd really like to know down below if you're on medication, maybe what you had to deal with in the past, and you know, give me some ideas of, you know, good and bad things. That'd be really, really great, because I really don't know anyone that's on it or on anything for it, because I don't know, a lot of my friends aren't on antidepressants, so I'm like the only one who, you know, I don't really have people, I have people to turn to, I just don't have people with similar experiences. So you know, I always find it helpful if I know somebody and then I can ask questions and then I'm not so confused because they've been through it. So yeah. On a lighter note, I'm now Team iPhone, which is kind of exciting. I don't think I ever showed you guys my old phone. It was like an old Android from, I don't know, it was a few years old. It was my boyfriend's sister's phone. When we got on her phone plan, she was like, well, I get an update, so just take mine, and I didn't care at the time. So it was really old Android, and it didn't have a lot of memory space. Every time I downloaded an app, I could only keep it for so long, and then it was like, oh, I don't have any memory. So finally, we got our updates, or our upgrades, I should say, and we decided to go for the iPhone 4 because with AT&T, it's only 99 cents with the 2-year contract. So I went ahead and got myself an iPhone, which is exciting, and I love it. Right now, I kind of just have a lot of games. I don't know. I think because I'm a gamer and I just want games, like I want to play games all the time. And then I have all my social media stuff, which is important. I like that the camera's a little bit better. I like that the video camera is 720p, which is just below this camera, but if I want to record a video, I don't have to worry about it being really shitty quality, and I can still be okay with putting it on YouTube. And then I got a really cute case for it. It looks like an owl. How exciting is that? Ah! It's exciting because now I can do a lot of things that I couldn't do with my Android, and I know a lot of people are like anti-iPhone, and Androids are good and they can do a lot of things, but I think in my mind iPhones were like the first big smartphone, and they're just ahead of the game, let's be honest. I know a lot of people are against Apple, but they're pretty much ahead of the game in my eyes and my experiences. So just, you know, I think a lot of the hate towards Apple is just trying to go against like mainstream, but let's just stop, really. Anyway, I'm really happy with my phone. I love it. There's a couple apps I use for my weight loss, and that's really cool because it's hard for me to keep track of things, and we all know like our lives are our cell phones, so for me to have that kind of stuff right there at my fingertips at all times is good. I'm going to tell you guys the app because maybe you want it. It is MyFitnessPal. It's free in the App Store, and it's basically a calorie tracker, and it also can track whatever exercise you're doing. It tracks how much water you've consumed for a day, and when you first sign up, it kind of helps you from, like, you tell them how much you weigh now, what your goal weight is, your like daily activities, like, you know, if whatever your job is, like me being on the sales floor, I kind of just walk around a lot, but I don't have a lot of everyday activity, so it tells you how many calories that you should be intaking every day, and then every day you log like what you've eaten for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and that kind of stuff, and it helps you keep track of how much you're putting in your body, which is really good for me because if I didn't have that, I wouldn't pay attention. And the best part is you can just type in like what you had, and then it'll bring up a bunch of stuff, whether it was like something that you bought out at, like, you know, fast food, or if it's something you made at home. It's easy, you know, it may not be the exact calories, but, you know, if someone's already input that and it's close to what you've had or whatever, that way you don't, you know, I'm not running around my kitchen trying to figure out how much I put in my body. It's just kind of there, which is good for me because I'm way too lazy to, like, do all that, so that's a fun little app to have. So yeah, this is basically just my update in life because I've really done nothing lately, but I wanted you guys to know that I still love you and care about you, and I want you to know what's going on in my life, and I definitely want to know what's going on in your life. So yeah, I apologize that I haven't been around, but like I said, it's been really hard to have any motivation, just being sad all the time and wanting to cry. And then it's a whole thing where, you know, you have these feelings and you're sending the signal out to the world, and I feel like if I'm sending out this depressed anxious, sad little like output, this little wave into the world, and that's what's coming back at me. So it's hard for me to get out of a rut like that, but I have been trying to think more positively and be a little bit more happy. Just like going to work yesterday with my new hair and getting compliments not only from my friends, but you know, coworkers I don't really talk to, and then there were so many people, like guests, that came up to me and said something, and it really made me feel good about myself, and it, you know, reassured me that maybe on the outside I look a little crazy, but that's okay because that's who I am, and I think that people appreciate that, and that helped a lot with my attitude and how I've been feeling. So it really feels good that I can finally be myself. It took me a long time to get to where I am now with my self-love and my self-acceptance. So, you know, just little things like that every day are helping me get over, you know, maybe years ago if I was going through a little spout of depression, it probably would have lasted months and months. But for me, it's only lasted maybe a week or so, which is good. And, you know, I have an easier time kind of getting myself out of these ruts and moving off my life. And who knows, maybe I do have some ADD and I do need to be on some medication, and maybe that will help me a whole lot, and I'll be able to go back to school and do all these things and get a good job, and then be able to continue with YouTube and continue other little side projects that I want to do, and you know, all along that could have been all I really needed, and then life could just be so much better. Like I said, I just wanted to give you guys a little update on what's going on in my life and why I haven't been here. But I want you guys to know I'm here. I didn't leave. I was just having some poopy days, but we're looking up from there. So, yeah. Alright guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I love you guys so much. You guys rule. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. You can also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or kick me if you'd like. And I'll talk to you guys in a couple days. Alright, love you. Bye.